Good morning. What we want to do now first is to log in to the this space, and to log in you come into this login, and with your email and the password, because I've already saved it on this web browser. That is why if not, you have to put the email and the password. So I click on login, and then it has logged me in. So because it logged me in, that is why I have this management interface. So first thing first, let's try to create a community. When you click on this, just like I've explained before, most of what you will be working with is your community collection item. Now for community, like we already have here, you see what we have here, we have made our top community to be conference paper, journal article, and then news bulletin. You can have as many depending on what the school offered. So we already have conference paper, journal article, news bulletin. But let me create one top community, which I'm going to call books. Or you can have books of proceeding and all that. So you will see that it will tell me that they already have some community already created. And when you have this community, under it is a sub-community, which is School of Agricultural Technology. So when I create a top community, usually if you have a logo, you can put your logo here, but the one I want to create now is book. Sorry, I'm going to make it books, or books of proceeding, depending on whatever you offer. So the HTML, I say even if you don't put it, it will still work. But like we used to have it, you just have this brackets, and you type your book, because it's an HTML. Maybe for now, let me just allow you to leave it. It's not that too important, but you can always go through what we have done before to create one. So that is just what is important. You can have as many things. There are news, which is an ATM, and if you're using an ATM, you know that when you start open it, you have to close it with the brace this thing. So let me just click on save, and you see that it will say successfully create the community. So we already have a book community that is created. So if I come back here, just like I have other this, because B comes before C, so we'll see that I have it up here. So book, conference paper, journal article, news bulletin. So this is how you create a community. The same process you use if you have to create a what do I call it, if you have to create a if you have to create a sub community. So the same way you do that, just like when you see conference paper, because you have to write down the list of your school's department that you have. So department will not be your collection. So for here we have this community. Under conference paper we have School of Engineering Technology, Horticulture and Landscaping Technology, School of Agricultural Technology, and Agricultural Technology. So these are the sub community you have. So for book, if I want to create a sub-community for that book, usually you come back to this home, and then let me see, if I click on this, I can sub-community and collection. So you can see, you can also click here, but because we don't have sub-community already, it will just, so for you to create, you click, then you come to your community, and you have to come and create a new community in book. So I want to create a new community in book. This is your schools, okay, School of Agriculture. So I'm going to make it School of Agriculture Technology. So we have this School of Agricultural Technology is already here. Instead of typing it, this one you can do your this brackets, then you have this school, and then you have you type the whole thing just like we have, and then, well, because of time I don't want to start going through that. So we already created School of Agricultural Technology under book. If, let's assume you want to edit what we have done before, like under conference now, okay, it's asking under conference, if you want to edit, you can click here and you click on edit community. So if I come to community, so look at what I am trying to demonstrate, but like I say, I don't want to just go over and over what we have done before. So if you have a logo, you put a logo, the conference paper, and then I just use the A3 and then close the A3 here, so conference paper, and then we close. But I'm not doing it, I just want to show you that this is what the HTML is talking about. So if you want to give short description, copyright text, and that's if on a particular collection you want to have so many details shown on it, what which for me it is not so necessary. So that is how you create community and sub community. So this one, let's save it back. So if we come back to home, you discover that we already have our books, and under books we have created one sub community, which is School of Agricultural Technology. So you can create as many possible. So it is after you have created all these school, now for your final destiny, that's when you talk about collection, because without collection you cannot have item is now what allow your the individual to upload their data. So collection will now be each of the departments, and I think we demonstrated that by using one of the department. Let me see, because let me see the collection we had before that enable us. Okay, it was under conference paper. Let me see. Okay, this is what we're able to submit that day. I think one of you submitted this. So this is collection under agricultural technology. Okay, so okay, so that is agricultural technology under School of Agricultural Technology. So for the books that I've created before, let me do something. I want to create, okay, I've created agricultural technology. Let me now create a collection called agricultural technology. So for collection, I want to create a collection, and that collection is create a new collection, and that collection I want it to be okay. Have I created, okay, this is for conference, School of Agricultural. Okay, under this we want to create our collection. This is not searching, but to create a collection for this particular. So we have books here, so I'm clicking on this knowing those school, that's a School of Agricultural Technology, Agricultural Technology. So I don't want to bother myself with this. You can always, so agricultural technologies, and then with that it means I can submit on this book, on this book community now. So that is how you do the process of creating a community collection. And if you want to edit any collection that you already have, you come to, you edit the community, you edit collection, even an item that has been submitted. Maybe someone want to remove a particular, you can come here to do that. So let me stop this here now, and then I will go to the process of individual registry on yes. So all right, so let me stop this for now.